Hi there. I'm Walter Wylde. That's Wylde, spelled with a W-Y-L-D-E. And the E is for extra wild. Sometimes it's extraordinarily wild. But any way you look at it, it was a freaking wild day today. It was super wild. What an introduction. Did you like that? I think it's kind of wild too myself. So, welcome. Thank you for chiming in. Cha-ching, cha-ching. A little bit of a chime, right? I think that's kind of the way it is these days. Anyway, I thought I would just kind of let's have some fun with this because last episode I talked about the boy crisis and we had a bunch of feedback on what we were talking about with the boy crisis. But a lot of us don't know about it, don't know about the understand or don't understand the boy crisis. So what I thought I'd do is I just kind of pick out three issues that I got from the book, which is this. But if you buy the book, you're going to get other issues that I never picked up. But there's so much information on this. You'll see little tabs here and there. Like there's a lot going on in here. Okay, so I got three issues that I'd like to talk to you about. Okay, one is the impact on your son's unconscious negative image of men and how he sees himself, self-image and self-confidence. It's huge. It's everywhere. Everywhere he looks, he sees things that are basically the image of men, and it is affecting his mental health. That's the number one of what I picked out of here. The number two is fertility. Fertility is huge. It's so big. 1 in 5 young men are not fertile. They're shooting blanks. Their low count is down in the sperm department. Early death from sperm. No swimmers. And what I've found in this book is they're talking about shrinking testicles that they found in no other than, guess what? Alligators, Ogapogos, and Sasquatches. I mean, unbelievable. These are coming from chemicals that are in our system, that are in our water system, from plastic bottles that are affecting and developing boys and girls. It's massive. In fact, the author talks about the quality of the sperm that's there is basically is so low. It's like the canary in the coal mine. It's about to explode. And so this is a huge issue. Number three, we were talking about from the book, is chasing that massive dopamine rush. The dopamine rush is gigantic. Did I say that right? Gigantic. Sorry, I didn't pick that up on the microphone, but there you go. Gigantic. It's so big. There's so much addiction to video gaming and pornography and the lack of interest in having sex with partners. It's just off the chart. It's because, do you think really it could be out of performing? Maybe they don't want to perform. What do you think about that? I mean, it's kind of mind-boggling to me. Or are they just missing the instant gratification? And that's a big point because it goes all back to that dopamine rush. I want it now. And maybe that's not happening. So, a little bit of papa, a little bit of this, a little bit of that, a little bit would help. I could talk French, but I was going to go down that road with French, but maybe not. I won't go that way, right? Voulez-vous coucher avec moi? C'est moi. That would help. That's something else we could do. Anyway, the authors recommend a number of things in here. There's a number that goes on, the list goes on, but I've picked out about 4 or 5. And one of them is mothers, don't cook your child or your son's balls in hot water when they're a baby. It's like spaghetti, okay? Just do not turn the heat up, okay? Let's have it nice, fast, but let's keep those testicles in colder or warm water, okay? Second thing, pocket your cell phone. And I mean, put the cell phone away from your left side of your pocket and put it up near your chest and away from your testicles. Because if you want children, that's not going to happen. So keep your cell phone as far away back as you can. Exercise, healthy diet, like everybody else, like all of us, we all need to do, and cultivate the boys' emotional and and intelligence and health intelligence and give him a sense of purpose. Maybe also we could probably, going back to this other point, is basically the plastic use. Cut down on plastic use and consumption. Absolutely one of the recommendations. So message or make comments or send me something that we can discuss and share your stories with me, okay? And that's pretty much it. I just want to touch on that. I think we'll just wait for the discussions to happen and we'll go from there. So let's do a little bit of something maybe to close off, because I think we're at the 4 or 5 minute mark and we should probably do something. Mothers, don't cook your son's balls in hot water. Mothers, don't cook your sons and balls in hot water. That doesn't go very well, eh? Well, you can't always get what you want, but you can't always get what you want. 'Cause you can't always get what you want. But if you try sometimes, you just might find you get what you need.